Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. It is 7:45 in the morning and I am here washing dishes. Usually I do not leave dishes in the sink overnight and I'm not perfect, but these past couple of weeks have been really hard for me. And the reason why I am sharing this is because there's someone out there that probably thinks they're alone. And let me let you know, you are not alone. You may not be going through the same thing I'm going through. You might be going through something different, but just know that you're not alone. Keep having faith, keep going to God, and just keep believing. Just made me some coffee. I know this noise is annoying. And this, I didn't leave this here. This was already in the sink. And I gotta clean this bowl to feed the cat. This rice here, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And these Built Buff bars, they are okay, but I can't find myself to buy them again. And my coffee, okay. I mean, my stove is clean. But yeah, guys, this is what I've been for a little while, for a couple of weeks. And I am getting ready so I can take Brooklyn to the doctor's to check his pressure of his eye. You see his eye, guys? I'm praying that it did get better because I know he has to be in a lot of pain. I know he does. And I know he can't wait to take this cone off his head, okay? And then it's this guy here. Right, shorty? You ready to eat? Say yes, I'm ready to eat. I gotta change this shade. I gotta change the shade. And I will be doing that maybe sometime this month because look how nasty it got. It got so nasty. Today's gonna be really, really hot, so I'm glad that I am going to the doctor's early because we walk to the place and then we walk back. But I bring the carriage so he can get some rest. So, say I see you guys later. I know he's enjoying this fresh air, and then I have his cone down there with some water just in case. Because he has to have the cone on at all times, but he's outside, so I don't think he'll scratch his eye. So we are on our way. Come on, Papa. So I went to try this iced coffee at this little coffee shop, and they made a mistake and made me a hot one. And then when you come out and say, I asked for an iced one, guess what? They want to catch your attitude. Not my fault that you put hot and not iced. And they must have made it with well, she made a mistake. Let's just put something together. This thing don't taste right. So I'm going to go home and add a little bit of chocolate in it, like chocolate syrup. And hopefully it tastes better because this thing was $7. Okay? So let's go home with Brooklyn and I'll let you guys know what happened at the doctor's. And now I am on my way to go wash clothes. I wasn't able to go wash clothes yesterday, so now I'm going now to wash clothes. Thankfully, it's not that much. And I didn't bring my clothes, but I will bring my clothes probably on Wednesday to wash. So let's go wash clothes. I'm back from washing clothes, and thankfully I am done with maybe going outside because I'm really, really thinking about walking a dog, but there are no dogs on the app. And it's so, look at my shirt. My shirt is so stretched out because it's so humid outside. It's so hot outside. So I wanted to give you guys an update on Brooklyn's visit today. So Brooklyn's visit, I'm really thinking about getting a second opinion, but I know this second opinion will cost me more money, and that would be me putting him more through doctors, checking his eye, putting a muzzle on his face, and and having to go through all that again, knowing that he's already in pain in his eye. But I'm really thinking about it. I'm gonna talk to some people and see what they tell me, if I should do the second opinion or should I just continue going through what he's going through with this doctor's office. And because now they was like, oh, it looked like the last time that he was here, which was a couple of days ago, we must have missed that he has a small ulcer in his left eye. So his right one, the right eye was the one that they were focusing on, because that eye there wasn't opening. And when they went to go look, that eye was worse than the left eye, which it can happen. But it's like more money out of my pocket and more money out of my pocket. And granted, I understand that that's what's going to happen when you have these type of animals that will get sick as they get older. I just feel like the follow-up visit of me coming back in 3 days should have been part of what I paid for on Wednesday, but it wasn't. I had to pay for another whole exam. On top of the exam, I had to pay for the staining of the eye. It was other stuff, and then I had to pay for 2 more medications. So, and I declined the liver testing, what the blood work, because I want to do a whole full blood work on Brooklyn once he feels better. So let's see what happens. So I have to go back again in 5 days, and yeah, I'm gonna have to walk a lot of dogs because I gotta pay for this bill. And it's kind of like, do every doctor's over? If anybody is a veterinarian or a doctor that works in one of these vet clinics, are all prices the same? I mean, I know it's gonna vary in areas, but I feel like they make up prices. I don't know. I could be wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. I don't even know what to feel anymore. I really don't. And he is sleeping because they gave him a medication in his eye. So, and then I have to start him off on 2 other medications on top of the ones that he already taking. And hopefully he'll get better. Lady was like, look, I know that you have not been sleeping, because we've been talking back and forth, and I'm like, look, you know, having to give him this medication is like, I'm not sleeping. It's enough I'm not sleeping with everything else that's going on. So now that I have to wake up every couple of hours to give him this medication, because each medication is a different hour. So it's kind of like, so she said she cut 2 of them, and then one of them I just have to up the hours on that one. So if that makes sense. So it's going to be every 4 to 6 hours, or instead of every 8 hours. So yeah, guys, that is what's going on. And I'm just sitting here, just about to post this video up and try to make as much side hustle money as I can, because I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna be able to do the things that I need to do to pay off the last vet visit, and that it's not happening, because it's just so many things hit all at once. And it's kind of like, you be so ahead and life will take you back a few steps. And I sit here and I ask why, and it's just like, there's always a reason why things happen for the way they do. So I'm just gonna take it as that, and try to do my best and do the things that I need to do to be able to get through the things that I need to get done, or whatever. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. And then I have a full work week ahead of me, so it's kind of like, which I might just cut a day and just do 3 days instead of 4. But I know I need that extra money, the extra day, because the extra day I do get paid in cash. So I might just do it, or it might not happen if we don't have enough patients on the 1 extra day. So let's see what happens, and then I'm gonna leave it in God's hands. I'm definitely gonna leave it in God's hands. My bills are paid, my rent is paid, my cell phone's paid, everything is paid. So I'm blessed, and I'm able to help others, and I am able to do the things that I could do for Brooklyn. So I am blessed, because if this was 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do anything. But I love this little guy so much that it just breaks my heart that he's going through that, and they can't tell you that it hurts. And he's just been sleeping. He'll eat maybe, and then he'll sleep. He hasn't used the bathroom. I took him outside. He did a little pee-pee here, there, and there. But number 2, he has not done They told me it's normal for him having, you know, I know this is TMI, diarrhea. And then I'm transitioning him into his hard food because he was not eating that bland food, which I'm so surprised because it's table food. You ever felt like you just want to just cry and scream and cry and scream and cry and scream? And I mean like to the top of your lungs scream. That's just how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. But you know what? I'm not going to let it get the best of me. I am going to stay as strong as I've been for a little while. So, moving on. I bought this suction phone holder so I can put it like on the mirror if I want to just record, if I'm like in the bathroom or anywhere. So I had gotten this like months ago, and I don't know, you guys probably see a lot of people using it. And I was just like, since I film mostly on my phone, sometimes I use this every now and then, but I really want to use it because I want to go to I want to do a picnic. I know you guys have been hearing me probably say that. I want to do a picnic. I want to sit and read a book and have maybe some breakfast at the park. I probably won't eat breakfast because of the flies. Or maybe just have a matcha or a coffee at the park and just read my book. So I'll probably take this with me because I got this, you know, so it's so much easier. Instead of having your phone out, I could just put that right there. I could be at a coffee shop, or I can be at the park sitting there having me a little picnic because I've been wanting a picnic for so long. I still want to go dancing. My daughter's like, Mom, let me know when you want to go dancing. And I feel so guilty if I go dancing and I'm having me a good time. But I know that with everything that's going on, I don't think anybody would mind with me just having a little bit of fun. And I know life goes on, and I still have to enjoy life and be able to live life. And I'm going to try to as much as I can. So yeah, so we're gonna try to put this into use. My little ET. I call it my little ET. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go do my eyebrows myself. I'm gonna do it here in my house, and then I'm gonna paint my nails because my nails have been looking kind of choppy. Okay, and yeah, I'm trying not to spend so much money so I could be able to, you know, contribute it to other places, especially that credit card. So I will be telling you guys how much, and no judgment, okay, no judgment, because listen, I think I did pretty good with not using all the other cards. And this card here, yep, it's in the thousands. Oh, yes, it is. And we are going to work hard to pay it off. Yes, we are. So we're gonna make these videos. So please watch the ads. Like this video. I'm not hanging up yet. I'll probably finish off when I show you guys my nails that I'm gonna paint. I don't show you guys my thumb because let me tell you something. This is a fact about me, okay? When I catch anxiety, I peel on my fingers. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay? So this is why this is like this. I peel on my fingers because that's how I'm able to maintain my anxiety. Don't ask me how. I don't know if anybody else do that, but when I catch anxiety, that's exactly. Don't let me catch a panic attack because the fingers are gonna be just the thumbs. It's just the thumbs. And I know that's a bad thing and a bad habit that I have, and I'm working towards it, but that's what happens when I catch anxiety. So let me get to finishing up this, and then if anything, I'll pick you guys back up after I paint my nails because I want to feel a little clean, because I feel like when your eyebrows are not done, your face is not really that clean. So I want to just touch it up. I would go ahead and do it at the nail salon, but the guy that used to do my eyebrows, he's no longer there. They said he moved, but then we also heard that he was deported. Ugh, that sucks. I can't stand that stuff is really happening, and I get it that what they're trying to do, but then another way, we're not talking about that on here. I'm just saying that's what I heard, that he he moved, and then someone else told me that he got deported. So I don't know which one, but he really, really did amazing with eyebrows, and I wish that he was still here, because he was a sweetheart. Like, he was still working there. So let me continue doing this, because this video is going to be long and me chatty. I am so sorry. The wax that I use, and I put it on medium because that's what I see that the nail salon have it in, and that's the wax. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows. This is the nail polish kit I use. My daughter got me this for Christmas, I believe, or Mother's Day, and this is how my nails came out, guys. I love this color on my hands, and I like a few other colors, but a lot of these things don't come with like really, really, really nice colors, but I still try to use as many colors as I can out of there. And let's see my eyebrows. All right, so this is how my eyebrows came out. I only did underneath. I did not, when I did the middle, and that's all I did. Only until I find another person to do good eyebrows. And then eventually, when everything is paid off and I'm able to go to the nail salon and start doing my nails again, because I miss doing my nails. I used to do my nails every 2 weeks to 3 weeks consistently. I mean, I was loyal to doing my nails from 18, 19, I'm gonna say, all the way till I was 31 years old. Until 31, and then I think it was 31. I know it was my early 30s, because when I started college is when I stopped doing acrylics to my nails, and I used to wrap my own nails. So, but then I had a class to type, and my professor was like, you need to cut those off, or not, you're gonna fail this class. And I was like, no, I don't want to. But I'm not gonna lie, typing is so much better with your nails being like this short, or if you do tips, at least a little longer than this. So I don't know, maybe one day I would do it. Guys, I've been sleeping on the couch. Paying attention to Brooklyn, because you guys know he's sick, and now he's been throwing up. He already threw up 5 times since we came back from the doctors, and we got back from the doctors at what, 11:30, I think, or so, right? Our appointment was for 10. Yeah, 11:30, and he's been throwing up ever since. So I am going to text him and see what I should do. And yeah, guys, I'm about to make me some white rice and spam. I know it's not the most healthiest food to eat, but I've been really lazy, and I've been really on some, I'm okay with whatever I have there to eat. It's so hot in my living room. Can't y'all tell? My veins are coming out of my forehead. But I'm about to go make that to go eat. First, I'm going to go take a shower, do the rice, take a shower, and then come out and fry the Spam. And that's what I'm going to eat. I only eat like 3 slices of Spam anyway. Yeah, guys. And then I got to get ready for work. To be honest with you, I want to stay home. I know my youngest, she has a dog to walk tomorrow, so she would just leave Brooklyn for a few minutes, like maybe not even a few minutes, like an hour by herself. But look at him, guys. He's so out of it. He's so uncomfortable. It could be the trazodone that's making him feel this way. And then I gave him his inflammatory, I think that's how you say it, inflammation medication. But that, he threw up. So I don't know. This is so harder than I thought. Like, it's so hard. But hopefully he gets better and we could take that damn cone off and he could get off some medications. But they did say he might have medication for the rest of his life. So let's see.